love you. You are amazing, and I love your outfit today. Also, do you remember me from yesterday? Hi! Yes, Debona, I do remember you. Welcome back. And thank you. I'm really glad you liked my outfit today. Thank you so much. What happened in my Discord? It just got messy. It just got messy, guys. It's just like sometimes I'll just say like anyone can be on the internet. Sometimes it can be really hard to tell like who people actually are. Sometimes people like private messaging each other, things that you're not even aware of. And like, I don't know, it's just like one big way to put like a past situation is like, it just got messy. And no, I did not defend them. I did not, guys. It's a bit, there are so many misconceptions about my Discord server like to this day. Thank you, Streamy646, so much for the bits. I never defended any moderators on Discord or anything like that that ended up being bad people. That is not a thing. A lot of people spread that around and like put that narrative out there. It's not true. Now, guys, there's been times like online where I have like moderated the wrong people. They've acted really nice to me online. They've told me things like, I'm a professional Twitch moderator, things like that, and seem really nice. And some of these people are also moderating for a lot of other people as well, guys. That's a whole nother thing. But anyways, when I modded anyone like that, it's mostly like one person I'm thinking of, yeah. One person where it was like really extreme circumstances like that. I had no idea at all that they were someone that has done like really bad things. I did not know that. Now, I would never just accuse somebody of something really awful. So once I heard that, it really freaked me out and I didn't know what to think of it. I brought it up to that person and they denied it to me. They told me that like none of it was real. And at the time there was no proof, but I still felt weird about it. And so I kind of was like, you know, thinking about it. Then literally like 2 days later, I was shown what really looked to be like very, very heavy evidence of that and pretty much like proof of it. And right away, I unmodded that person. I banned them from stream and they were not allowed in the stream ever since then. So this whole thing of like you defended them, that is like not true whatsoever. I had no idea. And no, this was a long time ago, guys. Like it kind of came back up last year and a lot of people kind of like turned it into something it wasn't. That this happened now, I think like 3 years ago or something like that. And yeah, like I said, right away I banned that person. Right away I banned them. That's so gross that someone tried to take advantage of your fans that way. Yeah, like with that specific person, guys, like thank God I don't think anything happened with that person. Like they didn't end up like acting on like whatever issues they have or doing anything like that. Like that didn't. Now, people also mix up things. Thank you so much, Sila.
I don't want you to take this bad or anything, but I don't think there needs to be a Discord for now either.
And no, I
If you
agree.
ever do background checks. None of that was your fault, but it's better
Thank
to
you.
acknowledge it probably isn't the best idea for
Oh,
now.
no, I
I'm not
agree.
trying to be rude or anything, it wasn't your fault.
No, it's fine. Honestly, I agree with you. I completely agree that I don't think a Discord would really be a good idea either right now. So I don't have any plans to make another Discord right now at all. But anyways, guys, yeah, it's just really scary who people can end up being sometimes. That's why now with like moderators, I try to be like way more careful because like I never pictured that would have happened. Also, guys, another thing I want to point out is a lot of stories I feel like just get like tied together. A lot of these like negative stories of people like trying to take advantage of like my fans or anything like that, or people that used to be fans or people in general.
Gosh, I came in late.
Thanks so much, Slim
Walking
Shady.
into rain.
Hi. It's okay. Some people just brought up like past Discord situations and I'm just kind of talking about it. But hello. Anyways, okay, so another thing, guys, is like some of these messages that were really bad, like please don't get me wrong. I really, really don't think like anyone that was sent like inappropriate messages like that deserved them whatsoever. And I'm still sorry that that happened, period. But what a lot of people don't understand is like a lot of those people that were doing those things were never my moderators. They were not mods to begin with. A lot of like those messages that are put out, I had no idea about them. I did not defend those people. That was all done in private messages. A lot of those people also were banned from my stream already. Like when I looked up some of those names, some of them were already banned for probably for being mean to people in chat or something like that. But the thing is, like, I can't always know what's going on in people's private messages, and I wish people wouldn't be creepy and wouldn't be like, you know, the way they can be online to people sometimes. I think it's terrible. But it's just like a lot of things that people do blame me for, guys. No, they were not. They were not shown to me. That's what you don't understand. Life is short. Yeah, there's some of these people that say they were shown to me. No, they were not. That is not true. There was one situation that somebody brought up that like someone was like harassing them or something like that. I don't remember because a lot of this happened like a long time ago. I didn't know what to tell them. I didn't know exactly what was going on with that. So what I told them to do was to maybe like contact the police. Okay? Because I didn't know, like, I didn't know what to say. I was just kind of like, I'm really sorry. Like, maybe you should contact the cops, or, you know, if you feel you're in danger. Because honestly, like, I'm not really in a position where if something was really serious, that I could do anything to, like, you know, stop something from happening, because I don't know what to do. So I tried to tell them that to help. I'm aware that it was my server, guys. And again, I apologize for anything that I did wrong. My server's gone. I don't plan to have another Discord. But still, regardless of whose server it is, like what you guys have to understand, regardless, this is like in the past, but Firefighter Mom, thank you for subscribing. I didn't know about it. You guys are saying you couldn't just ban them. Some of them were already banned, number one. Some of the people that people have like talked about like stories with were already banned. They were already banned. I don't always know every single thing going on, but some of my mods already banned them. Number two, some of these people that were sending these messages, I was absolutely not aware of. I did not know a lot of the stuff was going on, guys. Like, I wasn't aware of it. A lot of this stuff happened in private messages. I do not have access to people's private messages, and I can't know everything going on. Like, there's not really a way for me to know. Thank you, Jilly Capri Emo Unicorn, for the bits. And hello.
Sorry, I'm late also.
It's okay. I'm happy you're here now. Thank you. That's so sweet. I'm glad you like the look today. Thank you. Twisted Rainbows, thank you for the bits.
I've been here for a year now, and I just wanted to say thank you for keeping us night owls.
Of course. That's the good thing about me doing like late streams sometimes, guys, is for you guys that are awake, or you guys in different time zones, I can be here for you guys, so yay. There's no way to know what goes on in people's private messages, and when these kinds of things happen, there's so many people saying different things, it gets confusing. Yeah. Like, that's a whole nother thing, guys, is like sometimes people are telling me all different things. I don't always know what's true and what's not true. Now, what you guys are saying, though, you're like, you didn't believe people. You didn't believe people. No. A lot of these messages that you guys have seen and things like that, I was not aware of, okay? I did not know about them. I was not shown these DMs between some of these people that try to, like, you know, show these DMs. And I'm not denying, like, listen, I don't think that they deserve to get those kind of messages. They absolutely don't. But there's not a way for me to really know about every private message that goes on.
Is everyone trying to focus on
Thank you, Slim Shady Share.
I mean,
yeah, and so much, this happened years ago.
It makes me sad that people come in here trying to make you look like a bad person. You truly did not.
I didn't. That's why I don't know why so many people are so caught up and like, no, you did know. It's like, no, I didn't.
Figure, but I feel like
thank you for the bit,
Zyla. Reach out to the person personally would probably be the better approach. I don't.
Thing is, I didn't even know about it, so I don't know what I could have done.
Happen again, and maybe tell them on a personal level to contact authorities and remove the problematic person.
Okay, number one, thank you, Tony, for the bits.
In that other stream, Hillary streams, you just try to come here and start drama, so don't mind them.
Wait, Right now, are they? I know they do sometimes, but I don't know where they are right now or what's going on. Now, once again, guys, some of you guys are like keep telling yourself that. It's not a lie. I don't know why some of you guys are so convinced that I knew. I deleted the server, and again, I apologize for anything that I didn't handle well, for anything that I could have handled better. I apologize for that, and I'm sorry. What tangible things did I do for the victims that came forward? I don't know what I can do, guys. Like, I've apologized to them that these things happen. A lot of them, like, they kind of will blame me for it. Well, not a lot of them. There's not that many people talking about this, but, you know, the few people that did, a lot of them will kind of say, like, it's my fault, or some of them have said that, like, I knew, or, like, whatever. But that's the thing, is, like, that part is not true. I did not know, and I will never say that I knew, because I did not know. That is not true. So I just like wish like people would kind of understand, guys, like the internet is a big place. The internet sadly sometimes can be like a very scary place with like very scary people on the internet. Like I myself have dealt with like some very scary people online that it's like really terrifying how people can be. It's not so you did nothing. I don't know what I could have done. Now, in one situation that somebody came to me about, I told them to contact the cops because I thought that they might be helpful. So the people who said you knew are lying. Well, about me knowing, I don't know if they're trying to lie. I'm not trying to bring back like old drama, guys. I don't want anybody to go say things to them. I don't think they even want to be talking about this anymore. So I hope that also people will be like respectful towards them as well if they don't want to talk about this, and will just kind of like, you know, leave, like not go and like harass them or anything like that. I closed the entire server, and from now on, since I've heard about this stuff, I do what I can. I mean, I try to I don't moderate many people, number one. I try to be much more careful with moderators. I really only moderate people that I feel that I can really trust, and I try to be much more careful about it. Now, with a lot of these instances, though, that was like one situation, but with a lot of these instances, once again, the internet is a big place, and essentially, this is really, it sucks, but a bad person could go into my stream, they could go into anyone's stream, they could go into anyone's stream, they could go into anyone's YouTube video. Some of you guys, how am I delusional? How am I delusional in pointing out the fact, guys? This is like a fact. Like, this is like internet safety, guys. Talking a lot but saying nothing. Well, you guys like ask me for answers. You guys ask me for answers, but then when I try to explain myself, you guys just like put me down for it and just tell me I'm delusional. And it's like, I'm just really trying to like, explain to you guys, but it seems like people just don't want to listen to me. The person who contacted you gave you a super vague message. Yes. There's screenshots of the message, guys. They did not tell me. They didn't give me a name. They did not send me screenshots. I had no idea what was going on. I was sent a super, super vague message. They didn't say exactly what was going on, what the person was doing, who it was. No screenshots. Literally no details at all. So why the F are people using that as an argument? Plus you said actual good advice or blocking. Yeah. That's the thing that I'm trying to get you guys to understand, is like, I was not sent screenshots, I was not sent a name, I was not sent
really
any about that.
You did nothing?
Yes, I want to talk about internet safety. This is like, yes.
You clearly took every proper measure that you could take.
Thank you.
The people constantly harassing you are the problem. That's very hypocritical of them.
Thank you. Thank you for the bits, Cat Shuttle.
People egging you on, you did the best you could given the situation.
I've tried to do what I can do, and it's like, once again, thank you for the bits, Sila.
Or anything, you're not that kind of person at all. You simply didn't know, and honestly, I wouldn't know how to handle it either. It's a lot.
Thanks, Sila.
You do just have to better get someone to be your mod. You need
yeah, which ever since then, I tried to be much more careful.
I'm just trying to give you advice, not blame you, love.
Oh, you're fine, Zyla. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. And like I said, I do try to be much more careful. You love addressing the hate. Plenty of people ask the questions, and you always choose the drama. I'm not choosing the drama. I'm not. How am I doing that? What questions are you guys asking me then? Because I just see like some people But yeah, no, this is literally like 5th grade internet safety. It honestly is. Like, I'm just like telling, yeah, it's like what somebody said. They said this is just 5th grade internet safety. I know it is, but it's just that, guys, like, what I'm trying to answer you guys' questions. I just feel like some people keep calling me delusional or like saying like that I'm lying or whatever when I'm not. So what I'm trying to say about this, guys, is there are dangerous people on the internet. There, unfortunately, are dangerous people in the world. And there's dangerous people that could go on like little kid sites, like, and they probably would go on little kid sites because it would probably be like a good site for them to go, maybe. So what I'm trying to say is that like a bad person could go into any stream. They could go into any YouTube video, and the YouTuber or the streamer cannot always know every single person that is in their stream. And they can't always know every single DM or every single message that, unfortunately, some creepy people might send to people. And that's what I'm trying to explain to people. People only give you shit all the time and literally only talk about this. And when you talk about something else, they say you're avoiding it. But then if you talk about it, they say you focus too much on hate and drama. Like, F off. That's the thing, Robotoxin. Thank you so much. It's just kind of like, I just really feel like I just cannot win sometimes. And it's just like, Zyla, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Scared of June. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. And that's the thing, guys, is like, all I am trying to say, like, literally, and yeah, I'll tell you guys, this happened on the Reddit. You know, like the Reddit, like a lot of them like blamed me for that. And again, I'm sorry for anything I didn't handle well. I'm sorry for anything I didn't handle well, but there's really like no way for me to always know who every single person is in my stream. Like, guys, right now apparently there's like over 600 people here, right? Now, I don't know every single person that is in my stream, and I will tell you guys, like, there might be somebody here that could be like a murderer or something, because I can't know who every single viewer is. It's like, if you go into any streamer's room, they can't know who every single person is. I can't know. So it's kind of like, what I want to tell you guys just as advice, like, this is very simple advice. This isn't me trying to say I'm some sort of like expert on internet advice, but if you get any messages that like make you uncomfortable, then number one, absolutely feel free to like message it to a mod so they can look into it and ban the person if necessary. Every single situation going on, it's impossible. But saying that I knew is just like so not true, and just like so not true. But anyways, with the Reddit, guys, there was a situation that I heard about happening, like, and I guess on the Reddit, like, yeah, someone that was a mod on there is no longer a mod. Now, I don't know all the details of this, but apparently somebody, and by the way, I'm not even like a fan of my Reddit. Like, I feel like a lot of people kind of like will nitpick like everything I do there. I have like, the Reddit does not belong to me. I want to be clear about that. I don't have anything to do with my Reddit. Other people created it where they go talk about me. But anyways, there was a situation on that Reddit, like that same Reddit where like they were getting mad at me for this kind of thing, where somebody was a mod on there actually not that long ago. And now it turns out he's the one that created the Reddit. Just so you guys know, he created the Reddit. Like, he was the creator of this Reddit, and a lot of the mods like worked with him on there, and like he was one of the people running it. And yeah, he actually was the guy that sent me a donkey. He like found my address years ago and like sent me a donkey in the mail. And I don't know what he's done or hasn't done, guys, so like I don't know, but apparently they found out that he has maybe done some really, really not so good things, and they removed him. Same situation that I did. I found out, I removed somebody once I was found that out. Paul, thank you so much for the $10 donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, everyone. I didn't want to bring this up, but I've been a victim of RIP.
I'm so
and
sorry,
I know how
Paul.
hard and terrible this shit is. But you can only blame the perpetrator. I'm not gonna sue my church because I got R at bed at a church event.
I'm so sorry about that, Paul. You do not for gifting a sub to Kiko Cappy. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. And Paul, I am seriously so sorry you've gone through that. You're such a sweet person. And I'm so sorry about that. I really wish people weren't so terrible. Yeah, and the person that ran it did kind of have problematic behavior. So the thing is, guys, once the Reddit found that out, which I think I give them credit for this, and that's great, but they removed them. They took that person, they took like their mod powers away because they found out that the person may have done some not so good things. Again, I don't know the full situation, but they removed them. So it's essentially the same situation that they accused me of, like, I knew, when it was the same thing of, like, I found out that somebody wasn't a good person and I removed them. And then with so many of these other situations, it's like, thank you, Slim Shady Share.
What did you do with it?
Oh no, it was a stuffed donkey. It was a giant stuffed donkey, not a real one. It was just like a really big stuffed donkey. But yeah, it's like so many of these other situations. In some cases, some of the people that people are showing messages from are people that were already banned from my stream. They were banned months before they even sent people those messages. So they were banned. I did what I could do. And I didn't really know about even any of that stuff like happening later until like later people talked about it. And I didn't even really recognize the username. I think my mods must have noticed them like saying sketchy things in chat or something and banned them. And then in other instances, I did not know that like private direct messages were even going on. Because once again, there's not really a way for me to know that. And I'm going to be honest, guys, like for all I know right now, there could be some like really messed up person who could be watching this stream. Because I can't know every single person personally in the stream. That could be like behind the scenes, like not even talking in chat, but DMing someone some like messed up stuff. And if that is happening to anyone, once again, you guys are always free to report that to a moderator and to block them. You know, if that was going on, because there's just not really a way for me to know about that, because unfortunately there's just like some really, really bad people out there. I know it's a creepy thing to think about, but it's just like the reality of the internet and of the world. So I'm just really trying to like, you know, explain that to people. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. It's okay, guys. I just get frustrated when people try to blame her for something she can't be blamed for. Thank you, Paul. It's like, sometimes it's like, and people will call me such like terrible things over that situation. And it's just kind of like, guys, like, I just feel like so many people have the wrong idea. Like, people think like, oh, she knew about this, she knew about that. It's like, no, I didn't. And some of these screenshots that are being shown are from people that were already banned. And it's like, I don't know like what I can do about private messages. It's like, I can't know about people's private messages. So it's just, and it's like, anyone could go into anyone's stream. Anyone can go in anyone's YouTube video that could be a bad person and do like, and you know, and try to like do bad things to people or message people like bad things. So I'm just kind of trying to explain myself with that, guys. That's all I'm trying to say. If you didn't take things seriously, you would ignore the subject. You're addressing it. That actually shows you do care. Some people, OMG. Exactly. Thank you, Edulove. Thank you, Jilly Capri, Emo Unicorn. Good night.
Gotta get up at 6:30 a.m. and it's 11:31 here. Peace
out,
Eugenia.
Have a great night, Chili Capri, Emo Unicorn.
I love you.
I love you too. Good night. Air hugs. Hope you have a great night. But it's like, yeah, guys, like, of course I care. It's like, if I didn't, then I wouldn't be here talking about this, and I wouldn't be here, like, trying to explain myself. And you guys can go down the whole, like, age restriction route, but once again, if you're gonna say that, you kind of are gonna have to say that to like any streamer or anyone on the internet and literally any website. Because there might be like weird people that would go on like Neopets or something because they know there's kids on there. I'll tell you guys, actually, like when I was really young, I didn't really realize it, but I used to go on like this Powerpuff Girls site. Like it was like a forum or something like that. And there was this guy that would like message me stuff, and he would like beg me to send him like photos and things like that. He would like want to see like my school website and things like that. And sometimes when I would try to say no, this is like when I was really young, like he would be like, well, I really, like, you make me happy. Like, you're one of the only things in life that make me happy. And at the time, he was like, I think like 30 or something. Like, I don't know. And I was like, I think like 12. And I didn't know like what to do. So I sometimes like I didn't send him like inappropriate photos, but I sent him like photos of myself. And I sent him like my school website, and I sent him things like that. And at the time, I just really didn't like know any better. But the thing is, I don't blame the website for it. I don't blame the Powerpuff Girls site, you know. It's like the guy unfortunately used the site in the wrong way. And maybe he wasn't trying to, I don't know. But now looking back, I'm kind of like, it was kind of weird. So I mean, and it's okay. You know, it happened a long time ago. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm the victim here or anything like that. I'm just telling you guys about like a situation. I'm just trying to like get the idea across to you guys that like, there's gonna be some creepy people out there that might go on like sites where they might think like they could just like talk to people or things like that might be made for like younger people. And people can sadly do that on like any one stream. They can do that on any website. They can do that on any YouTube video. Like, they can do that on anything. So the thing is, it's like, it really just kind of comes down to like, you know, internet safety. And hopefully if anyone does get in that situation, like, I just advise you guys to like block someone if they're making you uncomfortable. And not to feel like you have to send people photos you don't want to send, give them any info you don't want to send, or anything like that. And that's the thing, like 100%, it is not that forum's fault whatsoever. The forum didn't know what was going on. You know, it's not their fault. It's not. It's just that sadly some people use the internet in ways that they shouldn't be. Thank you, Zyla. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Gabe Chan. I really appreciate that. Thank you. We really need to talk to younger people about standing up for themselves and keeping themselves safe. Never be afraid. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Dreams every time. And that's the thing. It's like, that's really why, like, it's like, I can just kind of like encourage you guys to like, if you do receive anything like weird, definitely like, you know, feel free to block that person and don't feel like you have to like give them any info that you don't want to give or like anything. Like, you know, just like be careful because like the internet can be scary. Some of that stuff that happened was off stream and private messages. Yeah, like all of it, Robotoxin, exactly like, and they weren't even with moderators. That had nothing to do with the stream and it wasn't even brought up in the stream. The only correlation is that they just so happen to watch you. That's it. How are you gonna hold the streamer responsible for that? That's the other thing. Yeah, exactly, Robotoxin. It's like, the only thing that's the thing, it's like, the only thing that some of those people even had in common is that like they watched my stream, but so much of this stuff that people now like, or later on tried to like, you know, show screenshots and do this and that, it's like, none of that stuff is even stuff that happens like on my stream. It's stuff that happened in private messages with some users that were already banned from the stream. So I just don't really know like what people think I could have done. Like, again, I'm so sorry that that kind of stuff happens. I really wish it didn't. And I really wish that, once again, that people just weren't so creepy sometimes and that people didn't have like bad intentions that unfortunately they seem to have sometimes. And yeah, guys, with moderators, I now try to be like very careful. I now try to really only moderate people that like I really feel like I can trust. And I try to be a lot more careful. Like, it's scary because sometimes online it's just like it's so hard to like fully know who somebody is. But I mean, I really do try my best to only, you know, like I try to be careful.
Eugene,
thanks, Barry, for the bits.
You were the victim in that situation. That behavior is not acceptable. I am so sorry you had that experience, and I've had similar experiences when I was younger.
Oh, I'm sorry,
The problem is
Barry.
that behavior has become so normalized. Predators are bad people.
Yeah, like, look, thank you. It's like, I don't know, like, I'm not really scared to talk about it, but at the same time, like, I feel bad because I don't want people to try to, like, turn this into, oh, so Eugenia just, like, says this story so she can play victim or whatever. So that's the thing. It's like, I don't really think what that guy was doing was probably, like, appropriate looking back. But you know, like, I'm fine now. Luckily, nothing too bad, like, ever ended up happening, which I'm lucky about that. So, you know, it's all okay. It's all in the past, and it's a good thing that nothing really bad ended up happening, and yeah, but yeah, it's just like, it's just really too bad that some people online are the way that they are. Like, it's really just too bad that, like, some people out there can be so scary, and that it can be so hard sometimes to know people's intentions and things like that. So, I mean, I don't know. It's hard being a female in this society. We get targeted too much. Yeah, and what else is, like, really crazy, guys? It's like, there's probably, like, tons of other streamers where, you know, there's probably, like, some, like girl streamers and stuff where there's probably, like, some weird people that might be in there, but it's like, there's not really a way for, like, you as the streamer to always, like, know who every single person in your stream is. And that's why, like, it just kind of sucks sometimes, just, like, you know, having, like, so many people, like, blame you for it and, like, stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Oh no, there's no Discord, guys. There's no Discord anymore. And I honestly right now do not plan to start another Discord or anything like that, guys. Like, I think it's probably for the best that that Discord is shut down. And I do not have, like, any more plans right now to make any other sort of Discord. Oh, I deleted the old one, guys. Yeah, we were doing so well off stream. Everyone was so nice this stream, guys. Everyone's been so nice. And then somehow we've led into this conversation. But yeah, I'm just trying to explain things to you guys. I hope everything I've been saying makes sense. Thank you for the bit, Zyla.
Except for the ones licking the mic. They want the creeps.
I mean, I don't want to say that anybody wants the creeps, guys, because, you know, I don't want to, like, put the blame on anybody. You know, like, everyone, you know, I think, like, as long as people are following Twitch TOS and stuff, like, I don't want to shame anybody. I don't want to be, like, insulting towards anyone. I never really think it's, like, the streamer's fault. Because, like, the way that I look at it, it's kind of like, if there is somebody doing bad things on the internet, I think that that is, like, that person's fault. I don't think that that is the fault of the streamer or the YouTuber or anything like that. I mean, unless they were, like, you know, like, finding people like that to, like, I don't know. It's like, you know, like, no. It's like, but I don't think, like, really you can put the fault on the streamer for somebody that ends up being, like, a creep. That ends up, like, going in their chat. I just think, like, the streamer can't really control that. Unless they're the ones, like, doing the creepy action, then I don't think we should put the blame on them. I really think it comes down to the person, like, doing those actions. Thank you, Zyla, for the bits. Oh, well, no, you're a really nice person, Zyla. To be fair, it's not worth getting into these topics in the first place. It just gets like that every time, and you addressed it before. They just want to villainize as much as they can with their weak arguments based on bullshit. Yeah, Robotoxin, it's like, I also do want to be really clear, guys, that, like, I've addressed all this in the past. I feel like a lot of people, like, don't fully understand the situation and kind of think that, like, I played some weird part in this that I didn't. But, you know, I think Robotoxin is also kind of even right. Like, I made a whole video, like, last year trying to explain a lot of the stuff that happened, like, years ago. Oh, actually, Based, hate to tell you, but I don't think I will be deplatformed soon. You're like, don't worry, it will happen soon. Well, hate to tell you, but I don't think I'm breaking any guidelines, so... I mean, you can just, like, not watch, like, my streams, but I don't think I'm gonna be deplatformed anytime soon. But anyways, guys, for real, though, like, I have addressed this all. Like, I've addressed this all and tried to explain this, like, in a video, like, a year ago, like, a long time ago. So... yeah, we could probably ban them, guys. I mean, right? Come on. If they have 12 comments, throw 4 timeouts, it's like they're probably just here to be mean and stuff. So, I mean, yeah. You know, guys, like, I've addressed all this. I don't really think, like, there's much more to say. You know, I've addressed all this in the past. Like... I kind of think, like, some people are probably here to just kind of try to stir up trouble over things that, like, I've already talked about and I've already tried explaining, and I've kind of, like, already tried sharing my side of this. So there's probably really not much more else to say about this topic. And I kind of feel like some people are in here baiting me. FYI, Superstar never created the original Reddit. He was simply a mod at the time when it was short-staffed. Please quit spreading misinformation. Oh, okay, Ian, I'm sorry about that then. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought he created the Reddit. If he didn't create the Reddit, then that's my fault for saying that, and I'm sorry. I did not mean to spread misinformation. That's totally my fault if I was wrong on that. So I apologize for that. But still, it kind of comes down to, like, it's a very similar situation to something I went through when they found out that somebody wasn't a good person, really, and they unmodded him, which I think they did the right thing and everything. Again, I'm 100% not trying to fault them, but he was a moderator. I know he was a moderator on there for a really long time. So I'm just saying that it is a bit hypocritical to, you know, put so much blame on me when they were in a very similar situation. But again, I don't think it's their fault. I don't think it's their fault. I'm just saying that it can happen online. Sometimes it's impossible to fully know who someone is, sadly. But yeah. He literally said way back he could delete it if he wanted to. Yeah, guys, like way back. See, he told me, which by the way, I also didn't know any of that stuff about him, if that stuff is true. I don't know the full details on this. But he told me, like, way back that he could, like, delete the Reddit if I wanted to. Yeah, kind of like before, like, the hate train for me started so much. So, like, I thought he did own it because he did. He told me he could delete it. Now, again, if I'm wrong and thinking he owned it, then, like, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't 100% know. But that was a big reason I always assumed that he owned it. So... yeah. What did I do today? I practiced some driving. I did a couple of errands with my mom. Like, yeah, I've spent some time with Buzz. I could have sworn that he was the owner of the Reddit. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been able to kick out the other mods. Yeah, because didn't he do that? Like, he kicked out the other mods, and then somebody else started running the Reddit. And then the other mods went to, like, start, like, a new Reddit or something. I don't know, guys. Like, I don't honestly know, like, all the details with this. Like, I don't know all the details with this. But that's, like, my understanding. And he told me way back, like I said, I don't know anything bad about him, anything like that. But he told me, like, way back that he could delete the Reddit. So that's why I assumed he, like, owned it. But yeah, now there's, like, 2 Reddits. I don't know. It's confusing. Roswell, baby! Thank you for the bits! I really appreciate it. Thank you. What year did I start streaming on Twitch? I think, like, 3 years ago now or something. Which is crazy. So yeah, oh, kind of a while ago. Yeah, it doesn't really change anything either way, guys. Like, either way, my point was just that sometimes it's really impossible to always know who somebody is. And that even the Reddit themselves kind of ended up in, like, a similar predicament, which, again, I don't think it's their fault. I understand from, like, my own experiences that it can happen. Sometimes, like, it's truly impossible to 100% know who someone is. So I am not trying to fault them whatsoever. It's just like, yeah, either way, it's like the point is just that, you know, it's not, I don't think it's their fault, but I think that just, I hope that they can also realize like how I ended up in a situation like that and how it can really just happen to anyone and how you can't always 100% know who someone is online. And just to like try to be safe online to everyone out there. And that's just kind of the point of that. That's my point with that, like regardless of like all the details of that. You're pretty sure he's still a mod on the old sub, but just under a different account? Sounds familiar. I don't know. Like, that's the thing, guys. Like, I don't want to act like I like 100% know about that because like he may. I really have no idea. I don't know, but that's just kind of my point with that, which I hope everything I said made sense. But yeah, sorry if like I didn't explain anything well, guys. I know sometimes I probably don't do the best job explaining. Let me be honest, we got people doing hard drugs on Twitch. Wouldn't that be like against TOS? I don't know. I think that person was insinuating. Oh, guys. Insinuating something about James? Oh wait, I thought they were talking about the person on the Reddit. Guys, James is not a mod that used to be another moderator. He is not. Thank you, Zyla, for the bits.
Annoying for no good reason. For example,